So last time you did the dinosaur race, and you won. You're in Port
Okay.
Nyanzaru.
Yes.
We played through probably my favorite 5th edition adventure. Day at the Races. Now this is the sequel. It's part of a trilogy of Adventurers League adventures. The first one was by Ruti Rutenberg of Maze Arcana. This one is by Satine Phoenix of Maze Arcana.
Awesome.
So we're going to. It's very short. So
All right.
I changed it a little bit. So you won your race. Yaba hurt her ankle, and she's got to go. She's gonna have to go rehab her ankle for about a week. So
I like to think that humility breaks the news to the party, and burps after.
Oh.
Like a little rat tail still hanging out of her mouth, and she slurps it up.
And Salazar
the
gives
only
her.
remaining human. It's like,
yeah.
Yeah, Salazar gives humility a knowing nod and a wink, and then looks over at the only remaining human in the party.
I can turn into a snake. Right.
That's pretty good.
It's your only.
Right.
It is the only form you should take.
So you're rewarded with, you each get 50 gold,
Hey.
and everybody thinks you're awesome, and you each get a medal. Everybody else does get participation trophies, just so you know, but they're not as nice as your medals.
I mean, they did. Some of them did perish. So. It's only fair to get something.
They get their posthumous.
Their tombstones are gonna have a special symbol on them, free of charge. So, so yeah, let's see. So while you're getting your medals, there's a hubbub just down the street a little bit. And people are kind of running this way.
Hubbub.
Yes, roaring, screaming, squishing noises.
Like a stampede.
It's definitely dinosaur related. Not a stampede, but there seems to be some kind of attack, dinosaur related attack.
Oh. By the way, on the way to getting our medals, can an adoring fan had given me his glaive as a sign of like, hey, wield my weapon, since mine got broken?
I would be most honored. This glaive has been in my Do you mean to crawl?
No. Like the weapon I would wield, it was the glaive. Which, by the
crawl-
way, in Crawl, they called it the glaive.
I know, but I
Yeah.
insist on calling it a crawl.
I
It's
know.
gotta be called a crawl.
Oh, I know. But if you remember, my glaive was broken by whoever, the turtle guy, which is one of the reasons why I didn't mind throwing him in the bay with the Legiosaurus. So, yeah, that's the only thing.
A guy comes up to you. This glaive has been in my family for 5 generations. I would be most honored if you would borrow it for a time.
Like Salazar looks at it and then looks at human. I take it.
Yeah.
It will suffice. And then just walk off.
It's cold-blooded.
I think I'm going to get it back. It better. All right, you gonna go check out the incident?
Yes, definitely.
As you get
Yeah, let's go check it out.
handlers are calming down some dinosaurs. A Wantee was trampled to death. Near it is a satchel. Nobody else seems to notice. They're like, cleaning off their blood, calming
so
the dinosaurs.
Is the dinosaur being becalmed?
Yeah.
Okay, because I can assist if need be, while someone else,
They could
someone's
use some
stealthier.
assistance. They could use some assistance.
I'd be happy to come and make a big to-do.
All right, make an animal handling.
Here we go. All right, let's see where am I at.
Is humility sneakier? Yes, hopefully.
It sounds like you're not very sneaky. I am approximately 3 sneaky.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a paladin in full plate, so.
Okay, yeah. Humility is
strong
going to
suit.
weave her way into the crowd and kind of pick up that satchel, which, if it's near the dead Yonti, just obviously belongs to us and no one else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The satchel, when you pick it up, it's made of leather. It has a weird circular emblem on it. And it jingles a little bit.
Oh.
There might be something in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna open it.
Ah, you open it, do you?
No? Yes? I think.
All right. In the satchel. Looks like. Actually, you just see a few coins. And that's it. But the jingling sounded much. It wasn't just a few coins. It was something. It was almost like a little bit of a splooshing noise too.
How odd. I'm going to stick my head into the satchel and like look around in there if there is like a hidden something or maybe something that's invisible in the satchel.
Well, I think you get advantage on your perception check if you're sticking your head in the bag. I mean,
yeah, stealthy like.
Good.
Too.
Stealthy. You're in the middle of the street.
It's like,
You have a bag on your head.
I got a 14 perception.
Oh, there's a secret compartment. Something's in it.
Oh, well, while my head is in there, I will open it with my forked tongue.
You're like face to face with a vial like this big.
Yeah. Oh. I'm gonna take my head out. I'm gonna stick my hand in and get the vial. Does it look familiar at all? Like a healing potion or?
No, it's a very strange concoction. You're not sure what it is. It's kind of greenish white goo.
Right.
Some of it, the vial is half full.
Half full. I am going to bring it over to Salazar so he can look at it too, and uncork it. Does it have a smell?
Yes, sniff
You
it.
two notice it's got a mix of smells, but one of them is clearly Wanty. What is it? I think it's like Wanty poison.
Oh.
Mixed in with some other kind of. Oh, it's paste. It's got a pasty consistency. Yeah, and it's got Wanty venom in it, but something else, some other substance mixed in with it.
It smells good, like mother's cooking. But
yes.
something off-putting about it.
Yes, spoiled birthday cake. So, was he trampled or was he poisoned?
He
That's a good
was
question.
trampled. People gather around. I don't know. We don't know what he was doing, but they trampled him. They attacked him.
Oh wait,
I can't believe a Wanty got into the. Oh.
look around. Like we're in the dinosaur pens right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Perhaps he was trying to poison a prized mount.
You had heard rumors of that kind of activity before the race, and it's actually what you
Oh
were
yeah, that is
looking
why we are
into.
here.
And
That's the whole reason.
that's the evidence
Yeah, yeah.
right there.
Ifton Telroa? Is that the guy who...
Ifan Telroa, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. All right.
I was trying to find my notes. I can't find them.
This could incriminate us. I think someone is trying to frame the goodly Yuan-Ti of the peninsula.
Yes. This makes no sense.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put it in my pocket.
The hour for our empire to rise is not yet done. Now look around like... Never mind.
So, on the people who gave you the awards, tell you
Yeah.
that you get a week's free room and board and food at an inn known as the Mossy Rock. So, you can do whatever you want. Also, you notice a winged snake kind of hovering, looking at you expectantly
Oh.
over there in the alley.
On the way to the on the way to the Mossy Rock?
No, right now you're just by the dinosaurs.
Oh, okay.
And you look at your satchel, take it off your head, and there's a snake over there. Like, here, free room and board at the Mossy Rock.
The Mossy Rock. I guess I'll rejoin them after helping to calm down. I don't know. I got an 11 to help calm down the dinosaurs. I don't know if that was any help.
A little man. The one guy's like, could you please step 2 steps to the side?
You know, sorry, I don't know how to handle animals in captivity. I'm used to free range.
Oh, you're one of those, are you? They're better off here, you know.
He's like, they're better off in the jungle where they live free and.
There's zombies out there, you hippie.
He is concerned about the zombies, but you know.
Some of them are zombie dinosaurs. So.
Some of them are. He's heard stories.
You know, though, friend, we both just want what's best for them.
Well, I'm skeptical.
Enjoy the city. And congratulations on your victory.
Thank you. Thank you. Will allow me to rejoin my teammates. And then he'll ask, what's in the satchel, and who, do we know who it was that was killed?
Nothing that concerns you, human.
We should discuss it in private. There are too many ears.
Very well. Let us retire to the mossy rock.
It's really hard to think of like sentences with a lot of S's in it. Anyway, and by the way, Jim, you are playing Orion Brooks, right?
Yeah, this is Orion. Yeah, he's been in Chult for a while now. Yeah. He went native.
Yeah.
In a mud hut.
Well, I couldn't find my notes from last session, so I'm trying to like repiece it.
Salazar and Humility.
Yeah.
Humility's a ONT bard. Salazar's a ONT paladin, and Orion is a human druid, right?
Half-elf.
Half-elf druid.
Half-elf druid.
I feel like maybe we suspect you're also a Yuan-Ti, because purebloods can look very human, and you can turn into a snake, which is a thing some Yuan-Ti can do. And
I've never actually said I wasn't a Yuan-Ti pureblood.
That's true.
We have spies at all corners.
So you go to the Mossy Rock, you notice
there is that snake there.
It's following.
Oh yeah, there's a flying snake.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a blessing?
Yes. We just go and we stand next to the little flying snake.
It tries to get you to follow it.
Oh.
Oh, I'll look around at both of you and be like, shall we?
Yes.
Lead the way.
It leads you to the merchant villa of Ethan Talroa, the merchant prince who hired you to deal with this thing in the first place.
He is supposed to free all his flying snakes.
I thought a flying snake was familiar.
Do you go in to talk to him?
Yeah.
Yes. He let you in. He has a garden in the middle that's full of winged snakes. And he says, he doesn't look at you. He's got his hands behind his back. And he's looking up at the sky, because now it's nighttime. He's looking at the stars. And he says, congratulations. Did you learn anything?
Look to humility.
No.
Did he say no?
I guess that might not work with I believe at the end of the race, there was a Yuan-Ti that was trampled. I am very upset, and I think the dinosaur that trampled him should be put to death.
He turns around. Do you have this? Are you holding the satchel?
I'm wearing it, but I don't draw attention to it or anything.
Right. Did you find out about the cheating? That's what I sent you there for.
Yes.
We didn't really notice any during the actual race, right?
No.
Like all the dinosaurs were. None of them seemed sick.
Wait, there was a pirate woman named Denise who I found very suspicious in her actions. I would investigate her further.
Yes, Denise is a bitch.
The winged snake who led you there, like, flies onto his shoulder and, like, whispers into his ear. When he goes, thank you, my friend. The satchel. Let me see it. What was in it?
This is our there's some coin, but although I don't see how this is really your business.
Liar! Open it. Let's see. I want to see everything about it. What do you know?
Sister, perhaps this is not the time. We have, and he motions to the winged snake. He's like, this snake has directed us here, has it not?
That is true. Perhaps Dendar is guiding us to trust this one for a time.
It has
Very
given
well. And I will take the satchel off and open it and put my claw in and bring out the little vial of poison. We found this.
Oh,
I
okay.
suspect someone is trying to frame my people.
Okay, he looks at the stuff, and he looks at you, and he says, would you like... Why don't you rest for the night, and I'll send an agent to talk to you about what to do next. Because we've got to... Whatever this stuff is, we should find out who's making it, and shut it down or get control of it.
True.
For the good of the people of Port 90.
Yes, in the Yonti Empire.
Of course.
So you suspect this has been going on for a while? Yes?
Yes.
Hmm.
Go get some rest. I have some thinking to do. And someone's waiting to talk to him as, you know, he's motioning for you to leave. And there's someone waiting to come in once you're gone. It's a tabaxi lady.
Okay. Well, before I leave, I will give a slight, actual kind of reverential bow to the winged snake and then leave.
Yeah, I will also bid farewell to the snake, ignoring the merchant,
Yeah.
and also leave.
The tabaxi says nothing but steps aside as you leave, and she scrutinizes each of you.
I will.
You feel
just kind
not
of like-
maximum scrutiny, but a fair amount of scrutiny was just done on you.
Oh,
Okay.
my God.
I will narrow my eyes and flick my tongue, and
Yeah.
almost like a flip off.
I mean, it's
It's just short of spitting on someone, but
Okay.
I don't see why she has any reason to scrutinize me, but I'll just kind of like give her a confused look.
Sort of like a get me out of here.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Maybe ask one of the other snakes how things are going.
Yeah.
It shuns you. It doesn't want to be seen talking to you.
Really? Even with, oh my goodness, these flying snakes, they don't even like druids.
Okay, so you're gonna go to the mossy rock.
Yeah.
You gonna
we'll
rest
head to
for
the Boston
tonight.
Rock.
You wanna do anything special?
Yes.
Gonna drink a lot. That whole
Oh well,
resistance to poison kind of hampers that, but
everybody's hooray, and they all slap you on the back. They're like, drink, drink, drink. Like, tell us.
who dares strike me?
Oh.
They just put a stop to that like pretty quick. Like anytime somebody like slaps him on the back, he's just like jumps and.
How dare you?
How dare you touch me?
The bartender like puts your drink on and puts the umbrella in nervously, and then backs off.
Take a sip. Yes, perfect.
Okay, so you guys sleep for the night.
Yeah. Orion sleeps like Crocodile Dundee in that one movie where he doesn't use the bed. He's on the floor, just like sleeping on a blanket. It's too much for him. He don't like sleeping indoors.
Yeah.
When you say crocodile in that one movie, do you...
Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where he goes to the big city and he can't sleep on the bed in the
Can't sleep
hotel.
on.
That's
Yeah.
not a knife, right? Okay.
Listen, boy.
Um,
Want to have a look at this scroll here that they call it. Is there anything special about it? Like,
very rare. Who made the crow? Who knows? Made of some strange metal. Magical property. You fling it and it comes back to you like a boomerang, which was probably in Crocodile Dundee. And so you fling it, you slice somebody, and you catch it. And if you want, it doesn't even require an action, not even a bonus action. You can have it retract its crow blades, or you can force it to crow, just for free. You can do both. It doesn't even count as anything. Because
awesome.
It's a freaking crow. Probably made by that Cyclops guy. So weird looking, that guy.
Oh,
Very weird.
I just remember the pants in that movie, the striped pants. Anyway.
That one got really weird by the end of it. It was like,
Yes, did.
So, what's the stats on it? What, like, does it do like D6, D8?
Let's say D10. It's a freaking crawl.
Okay.
Yeah, it counts as a
range.
magic weapon.
In the range?
What's a crawl? It's got to be like 60 feet, probably, right? Yeah.
You're the DM. Don't mean to
You
decide.
can also
Don't mean
use
to,
it as a melee weapon because that's what the
Okay.
guy in crawled would do sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Okay.
You can crawl the crap out of
It's a
people with
versatile
melee
weapon.
or ranged, you know?
Well, shit. I'm just gonna use that then instead of my glaive. I don't know. I like the reach. Anyway, sorry to distract.
You just like discard this guy's family heirloom.
Right.
And you just hand it
Yeah.
to
Oh
Who
no!
cares?
No, I'll keep it. I'll keep it around. Sure.
All right, so the next day comes.
Yeah.
It's like, do you want your complimentary breakfast downstairs? We made you a complimentary breakfast.
Sure.
You're like, they're coming!
Yeah.
And they all get excited. All right, so you all go down there.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
guys were wearing yellow, so they all have yellow banners and yellow shirts.
Oh,
We bought
wow.
your merchandise.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
What was
And
the
I
animal?
walk up to them and just kind of bite the first person in the shoulder, assuming they are the complimentary breakfast. So he kind of looks around as everyone is just kind of still looking at her.
I
No?
got a little reaction here.
And I'll just I'll try to step in and be like, sorry, it is a custom amongst our people to show reverence back by biting.
The person you bit is a little not thrilled with it and backs off like, oh, and somebody comes over. Don't worry. They're not from here. So give them time. All right, so they got a delicious breakfast for you. Are you gonna eat it?
Yeah, I'll eat.
Sure.
I'll go ahead and if it takes a little money, I might have seconds.
No money. No way. They give you everything for free. Wait,
Oh.
what's
is
this?
The breakfast?
You, a young tabaxi escorted by 2 guards enters the inn and scans the common room. Seeing you, she approaches. It's the tabaxi from the last night.
Brilliant.
She says, just when you thought your work was done, a wry smile crossing her face. We've got a lead on the satchel you found yesterday.
Oh.
Pray tell. What are its secrets?
My name is Screaming Wind.
How ironic.
Nobody cares. She's a little disappointed.
How ironic.
I mean, is that normal for a tabaxi to?
They all have weird names. Like there's one
Okay.
called Flask of Wine. All sorts
Yeah,
of
gotcha.
names like that.
Is Screaming Wind supposed to be known amongst people? Or
No.
Yeah, like should we know her?
You look like she
Yeah.
was hoping you were going to ask why you called that, but she's
Oh.
not going to bother now. She's,
I was just thrown off by her soft.
you know.
I was thrown off by your soft-spoken manner.
Um,
I just thought she was being an ironic millennial tabaxi.
okay, she's pretty sure that. Okay, so this stuff is called Wanderlost. It's a weird, rare kind of poison that's been popping up lately. She's pretty sure it's made by Wen Ti. There's a distinct circular emblem on the satchel. It's the mark of specific artisans from the satchel shop in an area of the city called Malar's Throat. Malar's Throat is built on either side of a rift, and it has all these rope bridges crossing it. It's kind of a poorer section of town, and it's kind of on the outskirts of the city. So, Screaming Wind bows deeply and then stands tall. She says, the merchant prince is willing to pay you to investigate. We'd like you to check out the satchel shop, and if there are any leads, follow them and see if you can find out where this stuff is being made. It could be linked to the rumored... There's a lost city somewhere within 7 days of here. Supposedly, a rogue sect of the Wan Ti who oppose Ras Nissi are trying to do something with Dendar. And this could be linked to it.
As in, this rogue group is opposed to Dindar's will?
Opposed to... Yeah, well, no. They're just...
I mean, when you say
Ras
rogue
Nissi
sect
wants
of
to do
Yon...
one thing. They seem to be trying to jump over him and use Dendar for their own purposes, other than swallowing the sun.
Oh, okay. But our allegiance is to...
It's up to you. There's now the Wanty that you know of. There's two factions. There's Ras Nissi, who you guys know has the death curse and he's dying, and there's a
I would have come from him. Yeah,
and there's a rebel named Fenthaza, who's actually kind of trying to overthrow him. So there's kind of a split, a little civil war going on with the Wanty. This faction apparently is something else, because there was some Wanty that you know of that left. They didn't like either faction, and they went and joined with these lizard folk from Revenge of the Lizard King.
Disgusting.
The traitors. These could be more of those traitors.
Joining with Kine with food. I'll just kind of glance over at Orion. Present company accepted.
So she says, does 100 gold sound good?
Yes.
Plop.
Yes.
It doesn't break up evenly, so I'll give you each 33, and we'll just hold the one in escrow.
Sure.
So you each get 33 gold.
Come back in 20 years. Make a lot of money off that.
That's right. All right. So
Anyway.
So she says, please, at your earliest convenience, go to Malar's throat and go to the satchel shop. She bows. Thank you greatly. Find out what you can about this drug. We must know how it's been smuggled in, how it is made, and what the Wanty are going to do with this, if anything else. Quickly, before another attack is made, she looks around, making chittering noises, and from the crowd flies in a small winged cat wearing a tiny leather satchel, who delicately touches ground and nuzzles her paws, screaming when passes the tiny creature to you. Take Mau Mau. When you ready a message, she will bring it to me no matter how far away.
Or complimentary breakfast.
That's Mau Mau?
Orion takes what he's assuming is a tressum and is like, oh, it's okay. It's okay.
He is the shepherd of the animals.
Yeah. And then he secretly wishes that there was a tiny winged half-elf that was his messenger. So because the cat people have a winged cat, and the snake people have a winged snake.
Does the cat have like a tiny satchel? Like a cat-sized satchel?
Yeah.
Ah, that's cute. Human lady
Oh my
doesn't think
God.
it's cute. I do though. That's really cute.
I'm glad I had seconds for breakfast.
Okay, so once you have your delicious breakfast and you pocket your 33 gold, and your cat really likes the druid and seems to not want to approach the other two.
It's Mau Mau.
Mau Mau.
I get up close to Mau Mau on Orion's shoulder every once in a while and just kind of flick my tongue at her.
That's not very nice. It's okay.
She creeps away, scared. And kind of like peeks up at you from over the side of his head every once in a while.
Yeah. Well, please don't torment the cat.
Are you gonna go to Malaw's throat?
Yes,
yeah,
to the satchel shop.
Yes.
Satchel shop.
Yeah, after finishing breakfast, we'll go ahead and head out.
All right, we're going to the satchel shop. Here we go. Malar's throat. I think I already described it. There's a bridge. Blah blah blah. The light from within the city disappears into the deep ravine of Malar's throat. Dilapidated shanties stack the walls, connected by an intricate web of rope bridges 200 feet across, over 100 feet above ground. The poor of Nyanzaru are housed here. The outer city is as busy as within. So there's heavily trafficked rope bridges. Some are higher than other ones. Are you going to cross a rope bridge?
Yeah.
Yes.
I will go first.
I mean, does it look safe?
Yeah, there's a lot of people going back and forth.
Okay.
They are a little rickety, but everybody else is kind of used to it.
Right,
Nobody
yeah.
falls, so.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and go first.
So you guys are on a bridge, just one or two other people kind of far ahead. And then I gotta make a roll.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Everybody make a perception.
That's never a good thing.
Go ahead and do that.
I got a 12.
I can do
It's
that.
not good enough.
Oh, 22.
Oh no, he found out. What'd you get? What'd you get? What about Salazar?
I'm sorry, that was good.
What are you doing?
10.
So,
All right.
Orion,
Just had a moment.
you see this, but the other two don't.
Yeah.
Okay. You see these little kids on the bridge above you, they have a fishing thing. They're lowering a line with a hook down to Salazar's pack. Looks like they're going to try to take a pouch or something from him. My question to you is, do you do anything at all? Because he doesn't notice at all, and neither does she. You're the only one. What about your cat? No!
Mau.
Your cat is
Mau
oblivious.
Mau's asleep. Good grief.
It's licking itself.
What I want to do... How far up above is it?
30 feet.
30 feet. Perfect. And what I'd like to do is, like, lash out with my thorn whip to the bridge and just shake it really fast to, like, throw off their game.
What if they fall off?
No.
I hope they don't. And if they do, I'll...
All right. So you...
Yeah.
All right, I'll make a little...
Then they're just food.
Yeah, here's hoping they don't fall off.
Okay. Okay. You, two kids, they're like, scram, he saw us! And so two kids go running. But the other kid kind of falls over. And the pole drops and lands, like, right at the feet of both of your Yuan-Ti companions. And he's, like, trying to get up on this rickety bridge.
Yeah.
What do you guys do?
So basically a fishing pole falls in front of us?
Yes. And there's a hook. And it's kind of almost attached to Salazar's backpack.
Just follow the line up. And just look straight up at the kid.
Yeah, is he going to be all right? Is he going to get up off the rope bridge without falling?
He's taking his time because it's kind of shaky.
Yeah.
So yeah, Salazar is going to pull out the scroll and snap it open, and just not an asshole, and just giving a bit of an intimidate, and just kind of growl, like, I don't know if snakes can growl, but just kind of.
They kind of like hiss, right? They like open their mouths and hiss.
That is intimidate. Yeah, 13 on the die, so that's an 18.
Okay. Okay, he's very intimidating. He says, "That guy told me to do it. That guy over there." And he points across the bridge. There's like a guy. Oh, actually, it's a lady. She's got like big, like dreads, kind of up in a thingamabob, and she's got a lot of scars on her, and she's got kind of like a bandana deal, and she the kid looks at you, and she takes off running down the street.
How far away is she? Can we run after her?
Yeah, how far
She's
away?
like 60, 70 feet. If you want to catch her, you're going to have to go on a chase.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go chase! Everybody roll initiative.
Slither across the bridge.
Wait, you said 60 feet?
Yeah, something like that. No.
It's just within range of the crawl.
Oh no, not the crawl. Ryan,
I don't know if we're ready to come to blows yet. I mean,
let's not hurt her. I don't know who she is.
Oh well.
You have to keep telling my bloodthirsty companions.
Just have to make sure we're well fed no matter where we go.
I can't take you guys anywhere. It's really
except
impossible.
to dinner.
Right, except to dinner. You're like my toddler. You got to make sure that he eats before he goes out.
Ryan, what you get for initiative?
All right.
Yeah, what you guys get?
I got a 19.
19 for Orion. What about humility?
15.
15. And what about Salazar?
Salazar, that's a 10 on the die, so it's going to be 10.
All right, Salazar. Okay, so you guys take off running. You run off the bridge. There's a crowd of people, poor people, right? And you're running, and at the start, okay, so she's running. She knows she's being chased, so there's like a bunch of barrels of oil on a dinosaur pulled cart. She like whoosh, dumps one, and it kind of spills in the street. To cross it, you're gonna have to make a dex or do something cool. So, Orion, you're chasing this lady. There's oil in the way. She might get away if you can't get past this oil.
I'm gonna leap and in midair turn into a panther, and my dex is better that way. I've got a 50-foot move, a 40-foot climb, and much better dex than my.
You don't have to roll. So you run, Panther! The crowd's like, whoa, and she's like, oh crap, you know. All right, humility. Orion just freaking turned into a panther. What do you?
Yeah,
and the cat is flying next to him, and now the cat's really excited.
Oh man,
Like
I can't
the cat's
do
big
that
brother.
cool stuff.
Yeah.
I
see what he did there.
Joyce going to keep running, but seeing all the oil spilled there, try to use it to my advantage and glide farther down the street.
All right, make a dexterity. You're gonna have advantage because I like it.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, okay. Nope, I'll take the first one. Is it a dexterity check?
Make it acrobatics.
Okay, 15.
Nice. Okay, run, run, run. You actually use the oil to your advantage. You can't keep up with the panther, but dang. All right, Salazar. They just did some pretty cool stuff. That lady's up there.
That's why I'm glad I have a glaive here. So right as I get up to there, I'm just gonna stick the butt of it into the ground and kind of pole vault over the oil.
Pole vault. All right, make a athletics or something.
Yeah, I was hoping.
Get advantage because it's awesome.
It's like, please don't say acrobatics. Okay, athletics is rolled a 9, but I got a +5, so that's a 14.
All right, you pole vault. So, you know, she's running. She dumps the oil. And she's like, ha ha ha. Then she looks back and it's like, panther, slide, pole vault. And the crowd's like, whoa, you know? Like, oh, come on. All right. Next round. Oh, it's just your luck. She runs by, and there's fire performers. They're swinging fire. They're breathing fire. You have to avoid the fire. Orion, what do you do?
Is there a way to go over it, like a building or something?
Buildings,
that I can...
Shanties.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna like leap off some boxes and like a balcony and see if I can't get over the flames.
And you're a cat, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So make like a, I don't know, acrobatics or athletics or something. You'll have advantage because you're a cat.
So I'm a cat. That's right. Okay. Let's see here. So I have I got a 19 for my first one and a 10 for my second one. So I'll take that 19.
You made it. All right, the cat. You want to stay on the shanty tops, or do you want to come on down?
Yeah, I want to like stay above her and hopefully get in a position where I can pounce on her.
She's like nervous, and you're closing in on her. Humility, fire breathers.
I am going to try and stop this breathing situation by casting hideous laughter on the one I am going to pass.
Yep. Okay. He's like,
gonna explode.
He falls over like fire. He's like, all right, you run by. What about Salazar?
He was just gonna run through it, but I mean, if she's gonna cast that, he'll probably just follow in her wake.
Because it's still holding the fire thing, and now it's getting waved around. It's even more of an obstacle.
I mean, don't really have anything. He's just gonna.
It might be like,
I don't want to go slinging my glaive around.
In the fire.
I mean, I thought about just spitting some poison spray, but I don't want to hurt anybody just yet and break my cover. So no, I mean, like, he's literally just gonna like cover his face and just kind of go through it, and you know.
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. This ought to go well. I got a 3.
You're burned. 6 points of fire.
Ready?
All right. Round tree. Okay. Orion, you're on the roof. You're a cat. These shanties are like pieces of crap, and the roofs are just crappy ass plywood. So you're running. Uh-oh, you might fall in.
Okay.
Dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
Something.
There we go. I got a 16 for my dexterity saving throw.
Just jump the whole thing.
Clawing across the thing.
Right. You're right there. Humility. You're not on a rooftop. Now, these people are so poor. Who has windows here? You don't know. But 2 movers are moving a giant plate glass window, and it's like crossing the whole street. What do you do?
Oh, no. I kind of want to just
you know where this is
leap
going?
and smash through it.
They don't even have windows here. What'd you get?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna keep running. I'm gonna leap, and I'm just gonna smash through the window,
Okay,
leaving lots of lovely shards of glass for
Alright,
you.
make like
Sorry.
athletics to see if you can. If it's
Athletics.
Like sugar glass.
Ooh, it's a 17
Okay.
plus 0. 17.
All right, you run. Okay, Salazar. Broken glass everywhere. What do you do? Slow motion in the air. You're like the Flash.
Well, I'm just gonna kind of whip my glaive around in a circle, all like Aang from Avatar style.
Yeah!
Kind of like, see if he can knock some of it away.
Wait, make a roll to hit. Make a roll to hit.
Roll to hit? Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully I don't hit one of the guys carrying.
Right.
That's why I didn't want to do this for the fire dancers. I got a 15.
Okay, so broken
And I'm
glass.
trying not to hit.
There's a mover
people.
here and a mover here, and you're like, you hit a piece of glass. Let's see, how much damage you do. Just roll damage, normal damage for your glaive. Broken glass coming at him.
Be like, Dave knocked a piece of broken glass at him.
He's like, oh god, no! Luke, Tal, save me! How much
That's
damage?
five damage.
Oh my god! Neck, blood, he falls over. The other guy's like, Johnny! And he runs over. What the hell? Okay. Is he dead? It looks like it. But you
Oh no!
Yeah, he's probably dead.
Holy shit.
You know.
I'm conflicted. This is a tough moment for a role player right here. My character would not care, but I do as a person. Because I know I can lay on hands.
It's just a mover.
It's just a CR0 Pruitt.
I know.
He doesn't even have a name.
I know.
Just a nameless NPC.
He's just mover number 2, but he haunts me to this day.
So, you're in
Oh well,
Mallory's throat.
keep running.
And the lady turns onto one of those rickety bridges. But as she gets on it, it's just the boards are separated. She can't really run that well. So she's trying to get away. Just see if she slips. Doesn't slip, but she's going much slower. And so, Orion, you're perched on a roof right by the edge. There's a 100-foot drop, and there's the rickety bridge that she's on.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna leap out at her and try to pounce on her. Like I can leap. I don't know how far I can leap.
I think it's 50 feet.
Okay, so just make like a attack roll. Roll to hit.
All right, I sure will.
If it's a 1, it's not good. Or a 2,
Oh yeah,
or a 3.
if it's a 1, it would be very very bad.
So like slow motion, cat leap.
But yeah, your move is 50 feet, but you can pounce if you move at least 20.
Yes, I can pounce my move, and then she needs to make a strength saving throw. I got a 13 to hit her.
And she's
I don't know if that hits.
She got a 11. Okay.
Really?
So,
All right.
So wait. So you're landing on her?
Yeah, the claws are not. The claws are in. I just want to like land my weight on her and knock her down, and then if she resists, I might use the claws.
Okay. So you land on her. The boards like kind of split and crack. And make another dex.
All right.
You probably have advantage because you're a kitty cat. Ooh, I made it.
I'll take it. Dex save. Let's see. Well, I don't know. I got a 5. 5 was my best roll.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! When the DM makes that face,
Make
it's
it.
bad.
Let's see what happens.
Ah!
And then there were 2.
And then it's her. She actually gets to go now.
I don't mean to metagame, but you're a druid, right?
Yeah, I'd probably be fine if I fell off. Orion would just come back up soaking wet.
Okay.
I can survive a fall, but my poor panther won't.
So you jump, and then it's just the way you tumble.
Uh-huh.
She grabs onto a wood thing, and you so you fall 100 feet.
Okay.
So that's 10d6.
Oh man. It might be, but this might be really bad. There is a way. I think excess does carry over. Let's see what we got.
I didn't
Alright,
take
8,
another fall.
9, 10, 16
16 damage.
so far.
so far.
Okay. 25, 28, 29.
Total?
Yeah.
29 total. Let me see. I closed out my Panther. I think I'll be fine. 20. So 12 for the Panther. 12 minus 20. What's 29 minus 12? That's what?
17.
17. That leaves me with 3 hit points.
Oh yeah!
So he's got the wind knocked out of him.
And the winged cat like zooms down towards you. Okay. Okay. The lady, the thug lady. So on her turn, she's just pulling herself up. Like she looks at you guys. She's got a dagger. She's like, oh God. She's like trying to get ready to run. And then it's Humility's turn.
Having seen her push my ally off the bridge, I'm going to take out my dagger and try to throw it, trying to sever the rope bridge.
Oh no!
Standing on.
Okay, roll the hit.
No mercy. Is it a roll to hit or?
Yeah, just roll the hit.
A 16 plus stuff.
Oh, okay. So there's the 2 rope lines. So you're gonna chop one, right?
Yes.
Okay. So snap, and so the whole rope bridge kind of goes. It was even. Now it's like that. So she's gonna make a save to see if she can hold on to the side.
I should have asked before, but were there other people on the bridge?
Let's find out. Very Gygax will give you the answer. Yes!
Oh no!
Yes, there were! There were...
It's okay. She doesn't care about that.
There were 4 of them!
Oh no!
Were any of them children? Oh, it's terrible.
Where is the operative?
Yes! There were children! It must have been a husband, a wife, and their 2 kids. Do any of them make their saving throws? No. Mom does.
That's like almost worse.
No! Only the mom!
Oh no!
She's hanging! Her children and her dad. So, Cat, you're like, and then all of a sudden you see like,
Well, this really took a turn.
This really took a dark turn.
What have we done? What have I done?
I love D&D. All right. That was Humility. The woman, the thug you're trying to take down, she looks at you and says, you monsters! It's Salazar's turn. She's hanging there. She's a target big time.
I mean, how far away is she? From
feet.
the edge? 20 feet?
Yeah.
I mean, it's beneath him to just kill someone so helplessly, but we don't need to kill her. So I'll try to intimidate her into crawling this way. Like, you best come with us,
Okay, go ahead.
or I will end you. And I'll hold up the crawl, act like getting ready, like I'm gonna throw it.
It's like... Okay.
Boom! Rolled a 17. That's a 22. Intimidate. Just as I just stare, like bore 2 holes of hate right through her.
She nervously makes her way to the side and just kind of like pulls herself to the safe ground and just like breathes heavy.
Okay. Well, I will begin binding her up. Pull out a rope out of my pack and start tying her up. How far away is the mom? There's still, I assume there's a lady still dangling on a bridge over there, right?
60 feet away from you.
I'm just kind of look at Humility. Look at Humility, but like, what shall we do with her?
Let's stay in order. Orion, you're down there.
Sorry.
Okay.
What do you do?
So Orion splats and he feels his panther die, and then it's just him again. And he looks up and is, first off, he's hurting. There's multiple injuries that he probably just groans for a second. It's 100 feet back up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna take me a long time to get back up. I'm gonna use my remaining wild shape to wild shape into a giant riding lizard and it's got a 30-foot climb speed, and climb up the sides of Malar's throat.
Okay. All right, that was Orion. Me, she's tied up. Humility, your turn. Oh, what about Mom? She's got to hold on to the thing. She's holding on, screaming for help.
I'm not sure what humility would do. I will at least walk over to the edge of the bridge and tell her, stop screaming, stop making that noise. They were weak. They should have held on. And she's just going to cross her arms and stand there.
Can you see them? Are they okay?
I'm going to look over the edge. What do I see?
See where they fell? It's just a bunch of bushes and a big pile of blood.
I don't know. It
Maybe
is
like a
very bloody
twisted
down
limb.
there.
You say I don't know?
Yeah, I don't know. There's just a lot of blood. I can't see for all the blood.
It's not good. Salazar! What do you want to do?
I mean, I don't want to do anything terribly heroic. I'm not a heroic person like that. I just want her to stop screaming. It's hard to interrogate anyone.
Help! My children!
It's really hard to play a neutral evil character.
Hooptown! Hooptown! Why have you done this to me?
Boomtown has abandoned the peninsula. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
He cannot hear you.
Our cries are falling on deaf ears.
Father of the dinosaurs, I beseech you.
I'm tempted to tell her to hang on tight and to cut the other side of the rope so she swings to the other side and then she could climb up like in Temple of Doom.
Yeah, Temple of Doom. You want to do anything, Salazar?
Do it.
But no, I'm gonna just I'm gonna tell this look at this person who is what? She said she was female, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Half elf? I mean what race? Huh?
She's just a human Chilton lady.
She's human? Okay. I'll just say to her, like, tell us who you work for.
She says, okay. Alright.
Or you go over the cliff.
I told those little kids to try to steal something from you.
Oh?
Look, I work for your kind. All right, they paid me. They paid me to get some satchel from you. Maybe you know him. His name is Serplin.
Serplin. Have I ever heard of this Serplin?
No.
Okay.
It's a very serpentine name.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't call him Slurpin, even though I really, you know. It's hard. It was hard, but I stopped.
Serpin.
Serplin.
Serplin, you say? Hmm.
Yes.
You work for him. What does he want with this?
Look, I'm just his eyes and ears in Malar's throat. Okay. I'm working with you. I'm working with you.
Working.
You're them, right? No.
Yes, you have passed your test.
Okay. So let me go.
Ah, the test is not done.
Oh, you also
You
hear,
passed.
Ooptow! I can't hold on much longer.
Humility's just kind of like sitting, like dangling her feet over the edge. Like she won't stop.
Okay. Orion. So you changed. That was an action, right? Then you climbed 30 feet up.
Yep.
Do you want to go up the side where your friends are, or do you want to go up the other side, which is close to where that lady is?
If I have a choice, I'd rather go to the side closer to the lady, and then I'll spend this action using as much of my movement as it takes to get to her.
Okay, so she's 100 feet. 100 feet up, and you went up 30, so you're gonna go up another 30, so you're 60. So there's 40 feet between you and her.
Can I dash?
Yeah, you want to double?
He's like,
so you'll be
double move.
So you'll be 10 feet from her.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. Okay. Humility. What do you want to do?
Am I able to make an insight check on this woman we're interrogating? Do I feel like she's holding anything back?
You
Or...
don't need to roll. No, she's telling the truth.
Oh, okay.
But she does think that you work for Serplin. But you don't.
Bored of the screaming woman and seeing that our strange Yuan-Ti friend who can turn into lizards is helping her, I will go over to Salazar interrogating the lady, and like, yes, we are here to make contact with Serplin. Could you take us to him?
They come to me. I get messages from the winged snakes. There is one who might know more. He's a grung. Do you know what a grung is?
Delicious.
A frogman.
Yes, I did. I like their legs.
He's lurking here in Malar's throat, and he has something to do with all of this.
Well, take us to him then.
He's here somewhere. I don't know where. You should just let me go.
Useless.
But he's not to be trusted. Okay? Most Grung are to be trusted. This one is a traitor. His name is I think it's Wukumu. Yeah. Well, no, Wadumu. Sorry.
Wadumu?
Wadumu.
His name is Wadumu. He's green. He talks.
What do we know about grung, other than that they taste delicious?
You know, well, you know that they're out in the forest. A lot of them worship one of the weird trickster gods. They have poison skin, and they're having a lot of problems with the undead. And they're normally evil.
Grung?
Grung are evil, just like Wade.
Gotcha. Everything in Chult is out to kill you. So it just, at this point in his life, Orion just assumes that everyone he meets is trying to kill him. Because that's just the way life is out here on the jungle.
Salazar, what do you want to do? Anything? And then Orion.
Basically, I just want to, I'm going to tear a piece of, what is your name?
Nanda.
Nanda. Bear with me. And I'm going to tear a piece of Nanda's, like, cloak or whatever, and just kind of blindfold her.
Okay.
And just kind of pull her over to the side so we can have a private moment and discuss.
Oh, okay.
Has Orion finished saving the food?
No, he's way on the other side.
Oh. I mean, just, like, looking over, like...
Okay. Hold on. Well, Orion, your turn. She's dangling, so you're 10 feet underneath, and she's 20 feet out on the bridge right now.
So riding lizard it gives me like sticky feet.
Oh, okay.
And so if I can, I will like do like a chameleon does, right? And just like climb out towards her on the thing.
Okay. So she's hanging there, and all of a sudden this giant lizard gets on the thing and starts approaching her.
Yeah, and I'll make like a lizard, like... like waggle my tail at her maybe to see if it's like
that totally freaks her
you can
out.
hop on.
Okay, so as you get really close to her, she screams and like her hand like slips. She's about to fall. What do you do?
Oh no. Is it possible for me to grab her somehow maybe?
Yeah, you still have your action, so.
I'd like to grab her. I'd like to grab her wrist.
Okay, so just make roll to hit or dexterity thing.
Right.
One of those.
I rolled
things.
it. I'll take the roll to hit if I have a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. I got a 12.
Okay. Stick. You've got her.
Okay.
She's like, Hooptow. Hooptow, listen.
I'll wink at her.
It's you. I knew you were still here. You gonna crawl her over to safety?
Yeah. Yeah.
She like bows to the ground. You know, thank you, mighty Hooptow. I will continue to navigate the maze of my life.
Aww.
Even though my 2 children and my husband are dead.
Oh yeah, that sucks for her. I'm very sorry.
I'm sure there's meaning in this that you know and I don't.
I'll make sure that I stay in lizard form until I'm out of sight.
So there's some
Poor,
greatest
brief
purpose you
woman.
have in mind for me, seeing that you just killed my family.
He just gives her a cold lizard stare.
I'll put all my trust in you and faith. I'm sure I won't end up homeless. Disease.
She was already living in Malor's throat.
We were barely getting by as it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gallows throat swallows all.
yeah.
Um,
I will pay attention where she walks off to, because maybe I'll visit in the night and leave her some of my prize money.
Oh.
Yeah. He doesn't want anybody to know about it, though.
Okay, so eventually you guys regroup. What do you want to do with this lady?
well, once Orion gets back over,
Mhm.
I'll just mention, like, we have an opportunity. She thinks we work for them. How should we use this to the best of our advantage?
Oh, well. We should get as much information out of her as possible, yes?
The human seems widely useless, but she has given us the name of a small green frog food named Wadumu. We could perhaps track him or continue to the satchel shop.
The satchel shop, I think, should be close by, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps we visit Wadumu afterwards. Or unless, like, we don't really know where Wadumu is, right? Do I have that? Okay.
I'll walk over to what was her name? Nada? Sorry?
Nanda.
Nanda. Ah, that's what the letter I missed. Nanda. Where is Wadumu? These names.
I don't know where Wadudu is. I just know he's in Malar's throat, and he's causing trouble.
Oh,
Wow.
surely a grung is unusual even for Nyanzaru, yes? Alright. Orion asks, Orion, he also assumes everybody else knows everything about this place that he doesn't know. So he's just idly asking the two Yuan-Ti about the city.
Well, Nanda will say, yes, yeah, there's no grung here. Grung are evil. But this one apparently is not evil.
Oh.
This one is an enemy of Serplin.
An enemy of Serplin.
Yes, any enemy. Oh, sorry. Any enemy of Serplin, we must seek out.
Okay, so what do you want to do with this lady, and where do you want to go?
I'm fine letting her assume that we still are friends and just letting her go.
I had a big breakfast, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah. So I'll just I'll cut part of her rope so she can work her way out eventually. It's part of her training.
Okay.
Part of the test.
Yes.
She says, thank you. Thank you.
So we are leaving. Tell no one that you met us, or it will fail you automatically.
Failure.
And you know what happens with failure, don't you? They become feed.
Oh.
And I'm going to roll to intimidate. This is when you roll a 1. No, roll a 4. So that's a 9.
Well, she still looks pretty.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you have advantage on that. She's tied up.
Yeah.
You're
That is true.
her, so.
And with the second roll, I got a 20.
Yeah! She's
There it
very,
is.
She's very trembly.
There it is.
This will be, you know, on Unsolved Mysteries in 20 years. She will be weeping when she talks about this. Okay, so, you gonna go to the satchel shop? You gonna look for Wadumu? What do you want to do?
I think, yeah, let's go to the satchel shop. We'll worry about Wadumu later.
I will keep an eye out for any small green frogmen.
Yeah, we might need to beat the streets later to see if we can't find some rumors or something.
At the end of a rope bridge, you see before you a tiny storefront. In its window rests a large and terribly painted sign that reads, "The Satchel Shop." You gonna go in?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is a dimly lit small storefront full to the brim with satchels. Satchels cover the walls from floor to ceiling. They're across the counter. There's 4 rotating display racks that sit in the middle of the store, overflowing with satchels. Behind the counter sits a sleepy-looking man, a Chilton native wearing a fine dark leather vest and belt over a long, loose Chultan tunic, the same leather as the satchels are made of.
Mm-hmm.
He like looks at you sleepily. Yeah.
Well met, good sir.
Hmm.
Just a slight bit of derision.
It goes right over his head. Do you want a large or a small?
Hmm.
Do you want a large or a small? Voice.
Just look at
I'm
humility.
going to just walk in and start browsing everything. I'm particularly fascinated by these rotating displays. Not seen that before.
Mhm.
And I'm trying to look for a satchel that looks like the one that we found with that circle mark.
I believe you see that on most of these satchels.
Oh.
Also,
Right, they're
because
his mark.
You're
Yeah.
keeping an eye out for the green guy. Behind the counter, you see like a little green thing pop up and look at you, and then duck back down.
What? Oh.
Some kind of frog man.
Your assistant there. Is that a grung?
Oh, yeah, pretty. Oh, yeah, you could say that.
That seems unusual in this part of Chult.
He's my friend.
Yes, but their kind is more predicated to evil, are they not? In the city? Hmm?
I don't know. I don't know. He's a good customer. Get on out of here, Frog. You're causing problems.
Oh, no. And Humility is going to start pushing her way into the back to go and like try and pick up the frogman.
Hey there, lady. I wouldn't do that. He's got poison skin.
I'm just going to ignore that advice.
The frog guy says, it true. And then he sees you, and his eyes go like, and he like gets real nervous.
I walk faster towards him.
Okay, he's starting to look for like he finds like a little knife, like, pulls it from the
How
thing.
rude.
And the guy's like, what do you do? What is that? Shit.
What do?
What's his name now?
I really want his name to be different every time we say it.
What do you? What do? What are you doing? He's like, it's them. They found me.
Now hold on, Dawumu.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Who has found you? Who do you think we are?
You snake people. This one, not one.
Yes,
What?
your powers of observation are beyond compare.
Well, Wadhulu, perhaps you could tell us what you know about this satchel, and I'll gesture towards. Do we still have the satchel that that we recovered?
Yep.
Oh, we do?
We not talk here. We talk outside. Yes. He like looks at the old man.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So he
Yes.
goes outside. He leaves the knife on the counter.
Yeah.
He says,
As we go out the back, can I insight check the old man? Is he really just a sleepy old man, or do I think he's putting on some kind of act?
"Make an insight."
14.
He's
Insight
definitely
at
a
15.
little. He's beneath his polite smile. There's a certain craftiness. You know, like he's a little smoother than you might think.
Oh, okay. I'm
He sees
suspicious.
you're leaving, and he's kind of like satisfied.
I'm going to kind of give a knowing look at both Orion and Salazar and kind of give the guy a side eye. So you guys know I'm suspicious of him.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So if you guys want to talk to him, I can keep an eye out. I can be like the lookout. I'm rubbish interrogating people, but I can make sure no one's gonna sneak up on us.
Maybe you could satchel shop and keep an eye on the old man.
Yeah, browse the racks near the
and
entrance.
pick out some really nice satchels for us.
Yeah. We've got some money to spend.
We have one. We might as well have matching satchels.
That's very true.
To commemorate our time here.
He says, what you want from me? Should it be? It should be more like a Yoda voice, right? What do you want from Wapulu? Me, just one grung.
Why do you oppose?
Parulu, good grung.
Are you though?
Me
And
don't
I'm
like
going to.
nine, not no.
Oh, he's
No.
cute.
No. You see the
just
flying
in case-
cat like flying
Oh.
dangerously close to the grung, like it's gonna land on him. On that glistening poison
stop it.
skin.
I'll just kind of shoo Mau Mau away.
That's what it's- Oh, good thing.
Yes. Space. Oh my god! It just summoned the
Mau
cat.
Mau.
Don't touch me. Okay.
Why do you oppose Serplin? What is
tells
his
you
plan
a
here?
story. Serplin and his Wanty have teamed up with an evil grung tribe. This stuff is called Wanderlost. It's a special poison that they made to mess with the dinosaur races and to do other things with. To make this poison, they actually have to kill a grung every time they make some. So, what Doo-Doo is like, was not, just like, why are we doing this, you know? So he got the heck out of there, and he's just not evil anyway. But he knows where they are. Serplin is about 5 days in the jungle from here. We can lead you to the Serplin, and, you can, that's where they make silver stuff. Okay?
Yes.
Me, take you there.
Oh, yes.
What about
Gift for the druid.
what
He
about
pulls out
the?
goggles. They're like goggles made for a person, right? And so his eyes are like way on the sides. And so like, you know, when he puts them on, they're useless because the whole, you know, it just doesn't cover his eyes.
Yeah.
You have goggles and be friend of God. Wipe
I come out
them
of
off
the
before
shop
you put
with
them on.
some satchels. I'll take the goggles. Thank you. Well, are they? I'll try them on. Are they okay?
Goggles of night.
Ah.
Wondrous, uncommon. The green tinted lenses of these goggles are set in frames of platinum and jade and held in place with a broad strap of matte black leather. When worn, you find your sense of smell unusually strong, and living creatures you can see are visualized in varying shades of blues, reds, and yellows that correspond to their body's natural heat. So, you know,
Nice.
dark vision.
I'll take it off because it's the middle of the day. Yeah. And I'll come out with some satchels. Did the old man? Was he suspicious? Did he give me any weird vibes?
He'll tell you. The old man's unscrupulous, and he has no problem selling satchels to anybody. He's just kind of a dirtbag.
Gotcha. He's found what he loves doing, and he pursues it with ruthless efficiency.
And me stay near him because the Serplin's people always getting satchels from him.
Ah, I see.
Because they have the secret compartment to put the the silver stuff in.
The silver stuff. Do all the satchels have a secret compartment?
Nope.
Ah.
Some of them do.
I'll ask if I'd like a satchel with a secret compartment.
Really?
Yeah.
You ask, what's his face, the guy selling them?
Yeah.
Okay, they have a lot of details on these things. They cost, you want a large one or a small one? The small satchel is a belt pouch with a flap and a buckle. They cost 1 gold. A large satchel is rectangular, multi-compartmented bag with a long strap enclosed with a top flap bearing a large buckle. They cost 3 gold and can carry 1 cubic foot / 15 pounds of gear.
I'm impressed. Let's big satchels for everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting one?
Yeah. Orion he buys the round.
Thank you. That's great. 9 gold. Gee, I'm rich. I think average wages is 2 gold per day. So you just, you know, It's almost
Orion's oblivious. It's been so long since he's dealt with money, he forgets what it's used for. It's just 3 gold. Take it.
So you each have a sweet satchel with secret compartments.
Nice.
Wadudu says, we go in jungle. It take 5 days. I know safe way to go.
I could use a bit of a rest before we check out, says the broken and bruised.
I take you to a safe place.
Oh,
In
yes. If
jungle.
you have a safe place, then that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be fine come tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So we go to this safe place and
Okay,
set
come
out
on.
in the morning?
No, we go now. Let's go. Tunulanga.
What now?
Tunulanga. Come on.
Oh, Tunulanga.
We go. You gonna go with him?
Yes, but also I'm suspicious of him and everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Do I believe he's leading us into some sort of trap, or do I really think
He's trustworthy. He's telling the
Okay.
truth.
Alright.
Okay.
And
So
okay.
what he points out to you is, in the jungle, the grung have special secret, like, hideouts in the trees they're called tunalungas. So they're kind of like made with grung, gunk, and whatever. It's just like a little place that's
Grung gunk?
camouflaged in the tree. So, like, you can sleep in the tree, no one will even know you're there, you know?
It's like
Made of grung dung?
Rungung.
It's actually like grung, spit, I think. I can tell you.
That's like spit or something. It's like a gingerbread house for Yanti.
Tunalanga.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know, something like that. Yeah. Let's see if it says it right here. Tunalunga. Secret tree nests are made by the grung, scattered throughout the jungle, safe in the trees above. The nests are patched together with a mix of oils and grung saliva. The grung use these safe nests to keep out of danger as they travel. No danger. We
Cool.
sleep now. You gonna sleep?
Yeah, let's sleep.
Yes.
This is the first good nights of sleep that Orion's had since he got to the city.
5 days pass of travel in the jungle. Safe. No undead. He knows all the tricks. Okay, so you wake up after the 5th day. It's pouring rain out. Oh, it's raining today. Come on. Let's go. We almost there.
Lead the way.
Probably one more day, I think it is. It's hard to do this stupid voice. Okay, come on, ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, we'll
raining.
follow
You
him.
travel for a few hours. Up ahead, you see kind of a glow, and he goes, "Oh no, Nang Nang, we go around."
What's that glow up ahead?
Is
Nang
that
Nang.
normal?
No, Nang Nang.
What's a nagning?
Oh no. He tells you, Nang Nang, the grung worship Nang Nang. She's like a evil thing, and the image he has of her is just 3 eyes and a skull face and like a toad body, and she's very nasty. She's a nasty person.
Yeah,
They have to
that's fine.
sacrifice to her. Not cool.
We'll go around. I don't want to be a part of any sacrifices.
Okay, good. We all go around now? Go far around? You hear like up ahead like a tinkling noise. You gonna go around though?
I'd like, yeah. Curious, but not that curious.
Wonder what that noise is. We're gonna go around?
Yeah.
Okay. You hear it. You know, when you go around, orange glow, but you can't make out what it is from where you are. You get all the way around and behind you hear the and it gets quieter and quieter as you leave it.
Do we still have Mau Mau with us?
Oh yeah.
Like, Mau Mau, do you think you could get over there and see what's going on all quiet like?
It's just
Because I could speak with animals just as part of my shepherd druid
does it
thing.
talk back.
I can understand simple gestures from an animal. It's not like a full-on spell, but they can understand me.
It's like raining and it's trying to hide from the rain, and when you ask
Oh,
it that,
yeah.
he's like, "Come on." You know,
I'm sorry, Mau Mau. That was insensitive of me. I shouldn't have. I should remember. You don't like getting water on your wings. That's okay.
All right. So you're gonna keep going.
I'll give Mau Mau a treat by way of apology and keep going.
Oh, Mau Mau thinks you're super nice. It does the cat rubs all over you thing, you know.
That's great. I love it.
Makes his mark on you. All right, so you're just okay. It's raining, but you're doing fine. We'd be there soon. This rain is refreshing. Oh no! What's this? Suddenly, the whole place rumbles. It's a mudslide.
Oh no!
I know. Just like
Humility
the other.
has terrible flashbacks to the last mudslide she's been in.
Everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
This ought to go well.
Yay! I crit.
Ooh. Okay.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Did you also?
Really?
Chords in the way. I totally rolled a.
Oh my god.
I still don't know what it is. Is it a 20?
It's a 20. Is it not showing?
20! Oh, I see. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
What about...
Sorry,
I rolled an 11.
Oh, no.
Snakes just like leap up into the trees.
Okay. So, boom, mudslide, whoosh, right? So, the two who made it, there's a big tree, and you can both grab onto it. That's pretty much how you make your save. Is that okay? You guys want to do that?
Yeah. Well, Humility's done that before, and she
Now,
knows what to do.
Orion, you're swept away by the mud.
Oh my god.
And to your chagrin, you're not alone in the mud. You see a number of zombies nearby, like stuck in the mud, and you see the blue triangles on their head. And you two know that the blue triangle is Ras Nissi. He made a huge undead army a long time ago, and they're still out there in the jungle just going nuts. And also you see, near you, a little triceratops, like a adolescent, panicked in the mud, and there's a zombie just trying to get to it as they all slide. So, Orion, it's your turn. What would you like to do? I'm just going to keep the initiative you rolled.
So I'm being swept away.
Mm-hmm.
How far away is this Triceratops and the zombie that's on it?
15 feet.
15 feet, perfect. This is turning out to be a hell of a cantrip that I chose. Thorn whip this zombie off this Triceratops back.
Okay, go ahead and make a. I think you attack, right?
Yeah, it's an attack roll. Let's see. Cast this thing. Casting Thorn whip. I got. Oh no, I doubt. I got a 7 to hit.
Oh, okay. So you actually missed the zombie. And the Triceratops lets out like a scared cry. And the zombie's trying to get to it. Okay, so then it's actually my zombie's turn. Oh god, the zombie didn't bite it yet, but it's next to the Triceratops.
It's all up on.
Okay, humility. So you guys are in this tree, right?
Yes.
Oh no! Crack, 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 crack.
Oh no!
It tips over, but you guys had made your save, right? So you're on the tree and it's going down.
We're surfing down the tree. Okay.
What do you want to do, humility? There's some zombies. There's one very close to your tree. Looks like it's gonna try to get on.
I don't want it to do that. I will. Can I just kind of like ready for when the zombie is about to cling on and just kind of like smack it with my foot? I'll just kind of like stomp on zombies as we surf on this tree.
Okay. Salazar, you're on a tree that's getting dragged in a mudslide. What do you want to do? There's one zombie that's getting ready to get on. You see your trusty ally getting ready to kick it in the face. What would you like to do?
Okay. I am going to see Orion. Like, how far away is he from where the tree is?
Like 30 feet, probably. He's further down.
I mean, like further down the tree. If I move towards him.
Oh, down
like
the
I can
tree. Yeah, probably. You can get pretty close to him if you. Yeah, but I mean, it's gonna be. So first of all, the tree is sliding, right? And there's all these branches. It's gonna be hard to walk on, but you could try if you want.
Well, I just want to see if I could get close enough to stick my glaive out that he can maybe grab on if he's too far away from it. I mean,
you would have to make a. You have to climb out there, and failing would mean probably you're gonna fall on the frickin' mudslide. Do you want to risk it for your druid companion? It's pouring rain. You see him out there.
He has proven useful thus far. So yeah, he's proven his worth.
All right.
Thus far,
you're gonna have to make an athletics check there, partner. So you're creak crack going out the jungle tree.
I rolled a 10, so that's a 14.
14. Okay, so you get out on a limb. You weren't sure if it would support you, but it does. And you hold your pole out. And okay, so that was Salazar. So Orion, there's a pole right there. This weird guy's actually trying to help you. But over there, you see a Triceratops that's about to get eaten alive.
Man, I don't know. You know, Orion does believe in the law of the jungle. And as much as he would hate to see a Triceratops get eaten alive by a zombie, sometimes them's the breaks. However, what he would like to try to do...
Your flying cat looks at you. Meow.
Well, it's just, I mean, I'm conflicted now. I'm going to try... I think I'll try the Thorn Whip. But if we keep sliding, next round I might try something different.
Okay. Thorn Whip.
Well, on Thorn. All right, that's 24 to hit.
You hit it. How much damage do you do?
It's going to do 3 damage, and it moves the zombie 10 feet in my direction.
Okay.
Yanks him off the trike.
Okay, so now it's like looking at you. Did you guys ever see Kill Bill Volume 1 where she's fighting with the chain?
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of got one of those things going on now. So
nice.
You got your thorn, and it's got your thing. Of course, it's really slow. But okay, so maybe like it wrapped around its neck, you know, and weirdly that's actually keeping it attached to you, you know. Okay, so that was Orion's turn. So Salazar, you saw him. He looked at your thing. He looked at the Triceratops, and he decided to try to help the Triceratops. He pulled the zombie closer to him, and now the zombie can reel itself in towards him. Maybe.
I'm just being a silly mammal.
22, does that hit you?
Oh, yeah, that hits Orion.
So, it crawls up your thorn whip and, like, pulls you close and, like bites your shoulder for 4.
4 damage.
Yeah. And the Triceratops, you see it, like, look at you, and it's trying to swim over. See what happens. Oh, it's trying to swim over, but it's actually going under the mud. Okay.
Oh,
Humility. Oh, I'm sorry. Humility. So you're ready, right? And so there's another zombie right by you, and you're waiting for it. So it lunges out, grabs onto the wood, and its face is like, you know, you gonna kick it.
Stomp on it.
All right, I rolled a hit.
Wow. 10.
He's an AC of 8.
Oh,
Okay,
yay!
so let me make a roll here. Okay, so your thing is sliding down. You kick him, so he goes back into the mud. So your tree is going by. He does grab onto a root of the tree, so he's about 15 feet away from you, but he's not gone. But you kicked him in the face, and you kicked him in the face, and like some of his like teeth, went flying out. Okay, and his jaw went sideways. So that was your held turn. Now, Humility, it's your actual turn. What would you like to do?
Let's see. I guess we'll like try and carefully walk down the tree to where that zombie is still holding on. Are there like other zombies in the mud there? What's the situation near the roots?
There's other ones, but there's none close. The only threats that you see is just this one and the one having an epic battle with Orion. Now, if you're gonna walk on the tree, you will have to make a dex. It's not gonna be like hard, but if you roll really bad, you might fall in.
Okay.
So
yeah, I'm gonna try it anyway.
Acrobatics.
Whoa! Yay! I crit again. Yay. So I just leap down the tree. And then I am going to cast Thunder Wave to try and throw that zombie off, and then maybe also give a little momentum to the tree so that Salazar is closer to fishing our druid out.
Yeah.
You don't need to roll. Boom! He goes flying. He's way out in the mud, just sinks underneath, and your tree kind of goes. Okay, so okay, Orion, you're not on the tree. Salazar, you're dangling out. All of a sudden, your tree goes. Make a dexterity save.
I've been really like messing with Salazar in this game.
I appreciate it. Oh man, so that's a 9. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
So it goes, and you go. So like you're in the mud. Maybe on the. Let me roll for it. Okay. you're actually close to the Triceratops. So the Triceratops is sinking under. You land right next to it. Okay, so that was Humility's turn. Now, Salazar, it's your turn. You're in the mud, and this thing is struggling to keep its head above the mud, and your buddy is kind of nearby, and he's got a thing going on. What would you like to do?
I will make a calculated guess that since my buddy was trying to save this thing, if I were to save it, it would endear me to him, thus gaining trust. So I'm going to wedge my glaive, try to underneath it, like kind of leverage it to give it some help.
Okay.
Also, because the thing's flailing next to me, it might stab me or pull me under. You know, so I'm gonna try to help pull this thing to right this thing a little bit.
Okay, so just make like a strength. You're probably gonna do it. I just want to see if your thing snaps or not.
A strength or athletics?
Yeah, whatever. Athletics.
Okay. So that's going to be rolled a 12, so that's going to be 16.
Okay, so it actually kind of comes up and it's right next to you, kind of swimming, and it like makes like a noise,
I'll just look at it blankly and flick my tongue. Just.
Do they lick people? I don't know. Let's see.
Triceratops?
No, it doesn't. It's a little too panicked right now to be licking anybody. Yeah. Okay, so that was Salazar. You saved the freaking Triceratops. Orion, you got this thorn wrapped around its neck, and it's like on you. Like, what do you do?
The abomination in front of me is anathema to nature, and I summon Moonfire to burn it. Cast Moonbeam on it. So it needs to make a DC 13 Constitution save or take 2d10 radiant damage.
I failed it.
All right. Yeah, radiant. 5 radiant damage.
Okay, so the moonbeam hits it. It lets out like a shriek. Does your thorn whip go away?
Yeah, it would. Okay. It's temporary.
So when your beam hits, it kind of disintegrates, and it shrieks, kind of falls apart, goes into the mud, destroyed. So all we got left here is just okay. So all that's left is Salazar's in the mud with the Triceratops, right? So that was Orion, right? Okay, so Humility, you see Salazar and a Triceratops out there. They're just like 10 feet from the tree, further down.
Okay.
You want to do anything?
All right, I am going to run down to the other end of the tree, so I'm closer to everyone. And then I am going to go into the butcher's bag that Humility already had, open it up and sort through all the viscera I have in there, and take out some intestines, make a quick lasso, and throw it to Salazar.
Okay, make like a whatever.
That's so disgusting.
Acrobatics or ranged attack. Doesn't matter. I mean, great. As long as you don't roll really bad, you're fine.
Humility likes to snack on the go.
Okay.
It's her treat bag.
Uses her intestines, and then Salazar, you're gonna reel yourself in.
Yeah.
Okay, so intestine, and the Triceratops kind of gets on your tree as well, and the whole thing kind of wobbles a little bit, but the mud slide slowly slows down, and you get to like the bottom. All right, so all right, you're gonna have to walk across some flooding water, but you can do it. It just might take a little while. So once that's done, it just keeps raining all day.
So we're out of the mudslide?
Yeah.
Okay,
good. Does the Triceratops just walk off, or does it follow us? What happens?
It probably follows you.
Only because the player here is excited to have a pet Triceratops. Salazar could give a shit.
Well, you did save him, so it is following you, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, he won't discourage it, but...
I think we should call it Sarah.
We
should call it Sarah.
Sarah?
Oh, okay. What about... I can't...
Yes.
It has a name, it's not food.
If we name it, that will let other Yuan-Ti know to not eat it. Sarah, I like it.
Sarah.
This is our food.
Okay. So
yes, besides, we might run out of rations, and it's good to have food on the go.
I threw a bunch of my snacks during that mudslide, so I'm glad we have restocked.
If you're hungry, I have berries.
I hit you.
Are they made of meat? Are they meat berries?
They're red.
Meat berries.
Meat berries.
Not sure what those would be. All right.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know what a meat berry is.
You know. All right. So
it's the Chult equivalent of the mountain oyster. It's a delicacy amongst Yuan-ti.
Mm-hmm. So that night he brings you to another one of those safe houses, the Tunnelungas, and it's raining, and you're having a hard time falling. Well, it's hard to fall asleep. The Triceratops is gonna stay at the bottom of the tree, you know.
Okay.
So what's his face wants to tell you a story, whether you want to hear it or not. He just starts.
Yes. What is it, Watumu?
He just starts talking. Noticing your inability to sleep, Wadumu begins to tell you a bedtime story. Oh, I can't. It's a lot of voice to do. All right. Once upon a time, there was a happy Grung village. So happy. One day, Head Grung had dream of Snake Lady. Dream said to follow the snake people. We no like snake people, but we had to follow. Then Head Grung do bad things, not like Head Grung. And so now, I know what I do. Instead of follow, I kicked out. This stupid story, I go sleep. You go sleep too. Good night.
Go to sleep.
Good night. You go to sleep?
Yes, eventually.
Is anybody keeping watch?
I mean, he said we were safe, so I might not keep a watch.
Go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. There's a Triceratops at the base. I figure if anything comes up, it might make a noise.
All right. Next day, nothing happens at night. The rain's gone. We are very close now. All right. So you're gonna go with him?
Yeah.
Okay. After a few hours of travel, up ahead you see a path. The beginning of a wooden path comes into view, and he's going to tell you a little bit about the village. The village is hidden. Humans and snake people both live here and work together, and they don't want visitors. If you go into the village, you're not supposed to touch anything or steal anything. Watch the village to protect the snake people and wanderlust. The Grung work for the snake people now. The tribe leader, Serpling, I don't want to say. All right. Yeah, that's all. He wants to just let me go in. I go in alone and clear the path for you.
Sure thing, Wadushu.
Yeah.
No. You gonna let him go in? Well, okay.
You not trust him?
You gonna let him go?
Yeah, sure thing, Washumu.
Yeah.
No. All right. Wadumu starts down the path to the village. No more than 60 feet from you, arrows strike, landing in front of his feet. He throws his arms in the air, saying something in a strange language, holding the satchel up to show the emblem to hidden eyes. He slowly removes a clear vial from the satchel and speaks again to those in the jungle. A moment later, 6 indigenous humans step out of the thicket, led by a larger human male Chultan wearing a loincloth and feathers tied to small bones in his dreadlocked hair. They discuss something, and Wadumu looks back, pointing at your group. The natives guard the leader as he nods and heads down the path toward the village. Wadumu comes back and speaks to you conspiratorial. Okay, we go to village, free humans, and slice snake people. No more wanderlust. He's okay now.
All right. We still get the impression that we trust him, yeah? Like, he still seems trustworthy? I mean, for as much as a frog person can be?
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like it.
Okay.
You're led down a path and through a gate made of spikes. Inside the walls are dozens of villagers hard at work. It is clear that they're slaves in service to the Yuan-ti, and they go about their lives maintaining the village, hunting and gathering what they need to survive, to satisfy their masters as well as take care of themselves. You're led through the main village, and Wadumu explains to you that he told the leader that you were here from the city. He indicates that you should wait. Oh, God. He was asleep, and it will.
What?
Just hang out and wait till nighttime. Everybody's sleeping. Then we can do our thing.
Okay.
All right.
Starting to trust this guy less.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should be on the lookout. I don't like this.
Okay, so you want to
I am going to grab the little frogman. I'm going to cast Zone of Truth.
Wadumu? You grab him?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, he's got poison skin. Are you immune to poison?
I am.
Oh. Well,
Whoa. I'm going to sink my claws into him a little bit, holding him on the ground as I cast Zone of Truth around him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say, what did you tell those humans?
Zone of Truth. Okay. He's just stupid.
Oh, well, he gets to make a wisdom or a charisma saving throw.
15?
Yeah, he passes it, but I know that he does.
All right.
So I'm like, this spell I've cast does nothing.
He's not actively trying to betray you. He's just, he would like to try to, because, you know, they're killing a grung every single time they make this poison. So he really wants to get into where they're making the stuff and shut it down. Just, even though his grung are evil and he's good, he still wants to shut it down, mostly to save his own people.
I can understand that.
So he knows where that is. He wants to wait till nighttime so you can creep into that hut and hopefully save
But how much?
grung.
How much further is it?
It's right over there. It's a big hut. Red glow coming from inside. Right across the street there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Very close it is.
Yes.
I wonder if it'd be possible to do a little scouting around during the day, yeah?
If you want to.
I might just turn into a garden snake or something and...
Excellent choice.
That would work, yeah.
Me.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming that there are snakes all over the village, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if they're a Yonti here.
Yeah.
And I'll turn into something suitably jungly, something that another snake doesn't want to eat.
Okay. So you take a snake form and you're gonna just kind of creep around. And what are you trying to?
I'm gonna creep around. I'm gonna slither around the little area that Wadumu had pointed out. See if I can't see something interesting.
You can see the whole flavor text. Here we go. The inside of the hut is lit by the scarlet glow emanating from the embers of a large fire pit in the center. An elaborate shrine has been erected opposite the main door with an altar carved of an ebony wood and adorned with myriad fanged serpents. Two Chultan humans hang from a stout wooden trellis over the altar, the last drops of life trickling out over the body of a green grung. A single Wan Ti is scraping Wanderlost into a wooden bowl off the hide of the grung with a bone knife. So it looks like he killed two humans and used some of their blood and mixed it with the grung poison and then mixed it with Wan Ti venom to make Wanderlost.
They got to be stopped. I will report back what I've seen. That there's an altar, 3 sacrifices, 1 grung, 2 human, and a Yonti poisoner. Can I see anyone else in there?
No, it's just the Wan Ti and the victims.
Okay.
You do know that there are other creatures kind of nearby. From just speaking and moving around.
I might stay a little bit longer after seeing it, just to observe the comings and goings of the village.
You see that there's about... there are some... In the vicinity, there's a few tribal warriors and a few grung.
Alright. We can assume some opposition then. I'll report back to Humility and Salazar.
Terrible this is.
Yes.
Yes, terrible that these Yonti, who do not want Dendar to eat the world, have this power. I think we have this unique opportunity to overthrow the rebels and take over this operation. Especially as we have this small green frogman's trust.
Yes. We can thwart their plans.
I think yeah. I mean, yes, you're right, Humility. I don't know about that whole Dendar thing, but we should at least stop them.
Oh, don't worry. Dendar does not concern you.
What about slurping? Oh wait, serpling.
Serpling?
Is Serpling on site?
Yeah, I did not see anyone.
I guess so. I don't want to say the name again. Also, your Triceratops is in here. You know, it followed you in, and they were kind of like, oh, they have a Triceratops.
While Orion was gone, Humility used the berries that he gave her and mashed them up and painted our food on the side of the Triceratops body, like our underlined 3 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
The cat, like Mau starts to like starting to taste the stuff.
Wow.
I'm starting while the cat is distracted. I'm painting the same thing on the cat.
On that cat. Oh, I don't know what that say, but I'm very uncomfortable.
They are
I'm
glyphs
now
of
painting the same thing on the frogman.
They are glyphs of protection. Do not worry.
Oh, protection this is.
Yes. Do not concern yourselves with mystic
The magic forces are strong within this one.
Yes.
All right, we're just about out of time, so
All right.
stop there.